Just days ago, my administration successfully brokered a historic ceasefire to stop the escalating violence between India and Pakistan. And I used trade to a large extent to do it. I said, fellas, come on, let's make a deal. Let's do some trading. Let's not trade nuclear missiles. Let's trade the things that you make so beautifully. And they both have very powerful leaders, very strong leaders, good leaders, smart leaders. And
in a trademark style, US President Donald Trump has once again inserted himself into the center of a major geopolitical moment, claiming credit for diffusing recent tensions between India and Pakistan. Speaking at the US-Saudi Arabia Investment Forum during his visit to the Gulf region, Trump boasted that his administration played a key role in brokering what he called a historic ceasefire between the two nuclear-armed neighbors, and he says trade was his secret weapon.
Just days ago, my administration successfully brokered a historic ceasefire to stop the escalating violence between India and Pakistan. And I used trade to a large extent to do it. I said, fellas, come on, let's make a deal. Let's do some trading. Let's not trade nuclear missiles. Let's trade the things that you make so beautifully. And they both have very powerful leaders, very strong leaders, good leaders, smart leaders. And it all stopped. Hopefully it'll remain that way, but it all stopped. I was very proud of Marco Rubio and all of the people that worked so hard. Marco, stand up. What a great job you did on that. Thank you, J.D. Vance, Marco. The whole group worked with you, but it was a great job. And I think they're actually getting along. Maybe we can even get them together a little bit, Marco, where they go out and have a nice dinner together. Wouldn't that be nice? But we've come a long way, and it could be, millions of people could have died from that conflict that started off small and was getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the day.
However, the Trump narrative quickly ran into resistance, this time from New Delhi. India's Ministry of External Affairs publicly denied Trump's version of events, especially the claim that trade negotiations played any role in securing the ceasefire.
From the time of Operation Sindoor, commenced on 7th May, till the understanding on cessation of firing and military action on 10th May, there were conversations between Indian and US leaders on the evolving military situation. The issue of trade did not come up in any of these discussions.
The recent flare-up between India and Pakistan lasted 4 days, during which both sides exchanged cross-border fire and airstrikes. On the 10th of May, the two countries announced a bilateral understanding to halt all military activity, a fragile peace that now seems to be at the center of a political tug-of-war over who gets the credit. While Trump continues to paint himself as the architect of international peace deals, Indian officials appear focused on keeping the narrative grounded in facts and regional diplomacy.